Hello Internet, I'm Rosanx7 and I have some explaining to do. So, as you've probably noticed if you've been subscribed to me in the last 2.5 years maybe. Actually almost close to 3, getting there at least. I haven't exactly updated my machinima thingy-majiggy, you know? Well, considering it's been so long, I at the very least owe some kind of explanation and, well, a final definitive word on whether or not it's just done. So, here it is, basically. Is it cancelled? Is my old machinima from forever ago actually cancelled, which I've been denying and putting off talking about for so long? Yep, there you go. Official word is cancelled. But I want to explain why. Well, there are actually a lot of different reasons for it. Well, first and foremost being that I actually can't do it. Those that paid attention to the things I've been saying over the years and such, I have a lot, and I mean a lot, of technical issues. I don't know what it is. I wish I could honestly say it was all my fault that nothing seemed to work for me, but considering it just kind of happens completely out of the blue, and things that are brand new and some things that I've worked with for years just suddenly stop for whatever, excuse me, for whatever reason. Well, for this time around, it's something different. Well, I mean, I'm on my 3rd Wii, I think, right now, and, well, before I've had a lot of different issues with it, but this time, it actually won't load the character select screen. Yeah, for some reason, the more I played Brawl, the more things would just constantly start breaking. First it was certain characters, then certain modes. Now the stage select screen completely crashes it, every single time, even when just booting it up normally. Suffice to say, the thing is kind of, what's the proper word for it? A piece of ass, and not the good kind. So that's kind of making it difficult when it's impossible to use. I've tried using Dolphin on here, and, well, my computer's even worse. I mean, it used to have difficulty running Plants vs. Zombies, so there's no way in hell I could run a Wii emulator. I mean, I had to mess around with a lot of the settings to get it to play a Super Nintendo emulator, so there's no way in hell that'll work. So there's issues of, well, technical issues, but there's also just time. I mean, back when I was first posting this stuff, I mean, I was still in early high school. I mean, I first started at probably like grade 9-ish, somewhere around there, and at that point in time, I really had nothing but time. I didn't have anything to do, and that's why I originally started doing machinima in the first place. However, I mean, now that's just not the case anymore. And then there's just the issue of quality, really. I mean, to be perfectly honest, I don't get why so many people are disappointed it's cancelled anyway. I mean, maybe it's just because my standards have gotten so much higher, but I can't even stand looking at this now. I don't... Plus, if I was to continue it, I would have to make a lot of changes. Most importantly, start over completely from scratch. All this other stuff, just gone. I can't do it, work with that anymore. For the simple reason that, well, for those that don't know and have subscribed to me before July 29th, 2010, this old machinima, Metroid Legends, it was done in Brawl, and it relied heavily on my 3 other plot-driven machinima Delusions of Grandeur, Metroid Melee, and Super Mario GX. However, well, that right there is a kind of a problem, because it requires you to have watched those other 3 in order to get what's going on at all, really. And frankly, I don't want to subject anyone else to that. I mean, honestly, I would delete them completely if it weren't for the fact that people still liked them. I personally can't stand them. I mean, you know, there's some things about it that I guess are okay, but over the years, my production standards, well, my standards for everything, really, have just way up. Probably, some would say too high, I mean. But I guess what I'm saying is I would have to do a complete rewrite of the series if I was to continue it. First of all, cut out all the unnecessary references to the past series because, like I said, they're terrible. I mean, friggin' Metroid Melee, that was so half-assed I couldn't even come up with a title. It stars Samus, who's from Metroid, and the game is Melee. There we go! And for God's sake, I based a lot of the characters and plot and all that fun stuff on Metroid Prime 3, which at the time I hadn't even played. It's just... no thought at all. And for another thing, everything was improvised. I didn't write anything down, really. I mean, Mario GX? Just made it up on the spot as I went. Like, 3/4 of it. The entire series, and I don't even know how long it is anymore. It's like 30 episodes, 30, 40. Most of it was just made up while I was recording. And that in itself is another problem, because last few years, yeah, I'm 20 years old, my memory's already going, so go figure. So I can't do that anymore, and plus when you're working with new animations and everything, you have to have it all written down, because you have to know what you're doing. Plus, that's another problem. I mean, in removing all references to my other series, it would require completely a whole bunch of new characters, all new stages, all new textures, all new animations, voice actors, more than I can handle. I mean, basically, in order to make Metroid Legends what I want it to be, it would have to be done in something else, really. With a machinima, for a story like this, in a machinima, it's virtually impossible. Especially on your own. And I really just don't have the time to invest that much in it. I mean, you know, 4 years ago, all I had was time, like I said, but now, I mean, life. There are things to do in a day. So, it's just, it's not in the cards, more or less. There's just, it can't happen. I want it to. I want to finish this so bad. You have no idea. But I just can't. I mean, who knows, maybe I'll put up a video sometime of the ideas that I had at some point. I will say this. I will say that, I mean, even though I can't work on it, to this day, I still find myself just randomly coming up with more ideas for it. Maybe it's because I have been for so long. I mean, even when I couldn't work on it, I was still, well, working on it, more or less. I mean, coming up with ideas. That's not really the same thing, but that's not the point. So, in the end, I apologize, but I just can't make it. I want to finish it, I want to start over, I would cut down the length, I would make it like a movie length maybe, all voice acted, all new animations. I mean, frankly, if it were at all possible, I mean, I would try a new medium, like flash animating or something. I mean, over on my second channel, I actually just simply through making intros and stuff, I actually learned a lot about animating. As you know, like let's put a little example right down here, right in this little space right there. So I don't know. I think if I wanted to, really, I probably could make a movie-length Metroid fan movie. Well, if it were at all possible, I'd like to try it, but I don't know. Like I said before, time. That's ultimately what it comes down to. I don't have the time to fix things, I don't have the time to make it, I don't have the time to animate it, I don't have time to write it. That's ultimately what it comes down to. If there's just one thing that you want to blame for all this, it's the lack of time. And plus, this is going to sound really, really just snooty and stuck up, but I don't want to trust someone else with it. Simply because, I guess it's because in all this time that I've spent thinking about it, I kind of have it up on kind of like a pedestal of what I want it to be and what I would imagine perfection for it to be. And I know there are people that could do it better than I can. I'm positive there are, actually. I mean, but that's just... I mean, I guess I could probably hand it off to someone if they really wanted to take a crack at it. But, I mean, I wouldn't just give it to anyone. Plus, I mean, I don't even have what I want to do with it now written. I have ideas, I know where I want the story to go, I know what kind of story I want it to be. I mean, like, Metroid Legends, the original one, it was marketed as action comedy. The problem is, like, what I considered comedy back at the time, it was mostly just, like, random pop culture stuff, memes, and fourth wall jokes. There's nothing really clever or particularly funny about it. I mean, it was mostly just like whatever random ideas I had at the time. I mean, like, but if I write this now, aside from being with a fraction of the cast, totally different setting, totally different everything basically, except that it would be solely based on Metroid. Like, I would want it to be smarter. Not just like just a mindless little machinima I'm doing just for the sake of making one, because ultimately that's why I started it in the first place. I just did it because I could. I didn't really want to make something really good. It was just more or less a way to entertain myself in the day. But now if I were to go back and do this, I would want it to be character-driven, like there would be like an antagonist and stuff, but ultimately be more like... I don't know, I guess ultimately it would just be smarter. But, well, another problem with that is that I don't really know how to do that, or at least how to do it well. So, that's another big problem with it. Now, for those that are... I don't even know, I lost my train of thought again. Now, the other reason for making this video is... well, aside from just finally wanting to say definitively what's going on with this, I also want to, well, of course, I have to apologize to everybody that doesn't like hearing this news. I especially need to apologize to two people, Bloodwolf Assassin something number K, whatever, this guy, and... I have no idea how you pronounce that. I'll just say Killing. Bloodwolf and Killing. There you go. Well, they sort of requested machinima from me. Smash Tricks and Smashing the Four Swords. I made the first part of both of these, but again, like Metroid Legends, they have to be totally canned. So again, I have to apologize for that, but there's really nothing I can do about it. It's the exact same reasons as the reason why Metroid Legends is cancelled. Now, I do honestly feel bad about having to say all this, because, well, like I said, there are people that like this stuff. I mean, I don't like it, but I'm not saying that you're weird or dumb for liking it. I mean, just different strokes, you know, all that kind of fun stuff. But if you really want to see more from me, I mean, I still have my second channel, which, you know, it's been going on for like a year and a half. I still upload pretty regularly. I mean, I have a lot of fun with it. I mean, like, you know, just put a link right there, and there's just, I mean, you know, it's Let's Plays, it's video games, it's still pretty good, right? I mean, a lot of good stuff going on around there. I mean, I've got some Super Paper Mario, Metroid Prime 2, Skyward Sword, Metal Slug 2, Final Fight 2, Team Fortress 2, a bit of Thousand Year Door. I've got Plants vs. Zombies, Mario Party 8, and a whole bunch of other stuff to come in the future. Halo, Borderlands, Fable, Bioshock, more Metroid games, more Zelda games, that HD Wind Waker remake that's coming out. I might do one on the Wonderful 100 when it comes out. 101, I mean. I thought about doing Arkham City, but that would not work out well because I'm really bad at it and dumb. So, I mean, Soul Calibur 5, Star Fox Adventures, Mushroom Kingdom Fusion. Basically, a lot is planned for this channel. And so if you really liked my machinima, I mean, it's kind of in a similar vein. I mean, it's the same type of humor because, you know, it's me. And, you know, I don't like to have a high opinion of my stuff, but I think it's you know, it's going pretty well, I think. I mean, you know, it's just, okay, apparently the link is back here now. You know, I mean, there's this, I don't know, it's a thing that you can do, it's there. I mean, so if, I feel like I kind of owe it to all my viewers that watch for machinima but don't get that anymore, to offer them at least something. And unfortunately, this is really all I have. So, I mean, if it's really that depressing for you that I can't upload this anymore, I mean, you can still go check out that stuff. I mean, I think you would like it. I mean, I don't really know you, but you know, it wouldn't hurt to go at least take a look. And I know this is, at this point, just turning into shameless advertising, but, well, like I said, it feels like I owe all of you something, and that's all I have to offer, is a different series. One that I can still keep up with. One that I can upload on a regular basis. And more importantly, one that's just better. I mean, the time I spend editing one episode of this, one episode of an LP, it's probably more effort. The recording and editing process of that is probably more than, like, well, it's probably more than an episode of one of these old machinimas that I put, like, nothing into. Ultimately, like, I guess that's the big difference, is that I put effort into this. I'm trying to make entertainment for you, and not just something for me. You know, I guess in the end, what I'm saying is, I'm sorry that I have to cancel all this. I have no choice, but if you want to, I would like you to at least give my new stuff a try. You might like it, you might not. I mean, it's entirely up to you. But regardless, that's where I am now. I still upload on here every now and then with music and whatever other random stuff I feel like posting. But in the end, I just, again, I'm really just repeating myself at this point. I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it now. So, I just hope that, well, I just hope you're okay, you blah 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 blah. You know what I mean. Just, you know, just follow the link over there if you feel like it, maybe give it a try, and now, I think that should just about cover everything I wanted to say. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go kill some Metroids.